As humans, we all know we like giving titles to animals. Something like Gang Gang Cockatoo and Raspberry Crazy Ant, or even something more interesting like Satanic Leaf-tailed Gecko or a Grateful Midget. So, as the so-called ugliest fish, you're located somewhere in Australia, New Zealand, Japan, and California, and you are very unknown. So, forgive me if some information are missing. So, with your typical gelatinous modeling clay-looking face, you finally hatch from one of the thousands of eggs your mom laid. Lucky you for surviving part 1, because only just 1% get to survive to adulthood. Then you find out you were resurrected as a demon king. Ahem. Correction. A blob fish. Since this guys live so deep in the water, about 2,000 to 4,000 feet, very little is known about them. It's estimated only 420 are alive, but no one's certain about their numbers. So you belong in the family of fathead sculpins, meaning you have a fat head, obviously, or as I like to call it, too much food for thoughts. You also have a tiny tail, making you resemble a tadpole. So after hatching as a larvae, your devoted parents hover around to keep all of you safe, as you, your bros and sisters, dine on microscopic bacteria around you to try and get bigger faster. And since you're a deep sea fish, the lab coat guys estimate it'll take you very long to mature and grow, where you'll come to grow up to 1 foot and weighing around 21 pounds and probably living to 130 years. Fun fact, blobfish aren't pink. They only appear pink after suffering a massive tissue damage from being ripped from their home and rapid depressurization of being dragged to the surface. And when you're out of the water, that's when you get that infamous look, like a blob. Just look at that face. It looks like it's trying to tell you who gets the will to the water mansion. Think of it like this. The ocean pressure acts like your bones. Only externally, that is, well, kinda. It helps hold you together from going all over the place since you don't have any muscles and bones, meaning your movements are trashier than mine in Call of Duty. But when you're in your right habitat, I'd say something like a stonefish is much uglier than you. But if you're out of the water, well, that's another story. If the roles were reversed and, say, a blobfish took us 4,000 feet instantly in the ocean, trust me, they'd call us ugly imploded surface dwellers. But that's just my theory. The fish theory. So, as the blob version of Patrick Star, you do play a crucial role to the ocean's ecosystem as a bottom feeder. You keep crustaceans' numbers in check and clean the ocean floor. So not only you're not ugly, you're clean too. So, I guess I can say today we learned a little something like, don't call someone ugly when you don't know how they look like 4,000 feet in the ocean. Hope you loved the video. I'll see you on the next one.